Okay. Hi, this is Warrel Dane of Nevermore, and you're listening to High Voltage Radio. This song is called We Disintegrate.
Oh, that's a good one.
Okay.
Well then, first...
You know, I always wanted to go into radio. But
No, because I was told that it was your bass player who were going to call me. So
oh, okay. Yeah, well, we traded interviews for this hour.
Well,
I don't
you've been there since the start as well, so I think that's... and actually, I really love the old Sanctuary stuff as well, but...
Cool.
I think everyone is asking about that one, so I will not...
Thank you. Thank you.
Well.
You're correct there.
Okay, we start the interview then, so...
Okay.
Det vi hørte her, det var Nevermore, det, og låta We Disintegrate fra deres nye album kalt Dead Heart in a Dead World. Og med oss på telefon så har vi mannen dere hørte før låta, nemlig vokalist Warrel Dane. And first of all, Warrel, please welcome to High Voltage.
Thank you. I'm glad to be electrocuted.
That's good. You for sure will. Well, you are back with a new album, a really, really good one in my ears.
Thank you.
But actually, my first reaction is that this new album is more catchier than your previous stuff.
Is it?
Yeah.
I can't really be that objective because, I'm too involved in, all the writing of all our records, so... you're not the first one that said that, so I guess it might be true.
So it wasn't something you decided during the writing process?
No, not really. We didn't never go into songwriting mode with any kind of preconceived thing that we want to do. We just kind of let the songs happen. And
how will you compare this album to your previous stuff then?
Well, at the time, whenever we do records, I always think, the newest one is the best one we've ever done. Well, I think every band is the same that way.
Yeah.
You're always so proud of the newest product that you have. Right now, I couldn't be happier with this album, and I think it's going to take, a nice place next to all the other Nevermore records.
If you go into the lineup, you have always had a steady one, but except for the second guitar player, and this time...
We've got, it's the Spinal Tap.
Yeah.
They all keep spontaneously combusting. We don't know why.
No, so exactly why did Tim Calvert abandon them?
Well, I think he's the only one that really knows the real answer to that. And... He's recently gotten married, and I think he wants to focus more on his personal life right now.
Yeah. So, is it going to be replaced?
No. We've decided that since we're cursed with the Spinal Tap, only it's not the drummer, it's the second guitarist.
Yeah.
We decided that we're just going to... use the guitar player who'd toured with us before Tim joined the band. His name's Curran Murphy. He's going to be touring with us for this record. And, the four of us, Jim, Van, Jeff, and myself, have been together for 6 or 7 years now, so we're pretty solid together.
Yeah.
And the problem has been finding that fifth element that can, gel with these other four really strong personalities that we have. And... rather than, try to force that, I think, it's going to be easier for us just to keep it the way it is.
Talking about the album, what reactions have you got so far?
Well, I thought the last album had really strong reactions, but the reaction to this one is, to be quite honest, overwhelming. I'm really, I really didn't expect it. And we've gotten, record of the month in all of the 4 biggest magazines in Germany, and we're really kind of, it's turning into a roller coaster ride now.
But actually on this album there isn't only music, it's also some video stuff as well.
Yeah. Well, we decided to, throw the 2 videos on there that we'd done just to give something extra to the people.
And you can tell what it is. It's 2 videos. On the promotion album there is nothing. So I just wonder, is it full videos? Is it promotional videos, live, or what is it?
It's just the two videos we did, one from the first record and the one from Politics of Ecstasy. The video for Next in Line of Politics is a mixture of live footage and some other kind of weird conceptual stuff. But if you have the promotional CD, put it in your computer, and the videos are there.
They are?
No, it says on the sleeve that they're not. But I just, just to see what would happen, I put it in my computer at home, and the videos are already on there.
Okay, great. I have to check it out. But actually, do you think bringing videos on the CD will take over for the television videos? To say it that way, few channels shows metal and so on.
That's a good point. I think that it could become, another outlet, because there are really no channels, at least in Europe there aren't, but in America, there's a new channel from MTV, and it's called MTVX. And all they show 24 hours a day is hard rock and metal.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, except unfortunately they focus mainly on the kind of alternative metal
thing
that you probably, I don't know if you like that kind of music, but...
not really.
Yeah, but they still show, all kinds. So there's still enough stuff on that channel that, makes it worthwhile, but there, of course, a lot of Korn and Limp Bizkit videos.
Yeah, but at least it's a start.
Yeah.
Showing quite that hard anyway.
Yeah.
But talking about alternative stuff, you hail from Seattle and played in Sanctuary during the 80s, and then the grunge came, and there were no Sanctuary, no sound from you, and from you metallers until the first Nevermore album appeared. Was it hard to being a metal band during these years in Seattle?
Hell yeah. It was really difficult because all of the local media you were looked down on if you were playing heavy metal. All of the people that were involved in the grunge community looked down on you if you were playing heavy metal. The people in the clubs in the inner city looked down on you if you were playing heavy metal, and it was hard to get gigs. And you were treated, like a second-class rate musician, and it was really frustrating.
Yeah, I guess.
Fortunately, when Kurt pulled the trigger, the whole scene died. It was a chain reaction.
Yeah.
As much as, some of those bands I think were good bands, but I'm glad that whole grunge boom is done.
Yeah, me too. But I guess it's not that hard playing live now. Are you having some tour plans?
Starting in the mid of October, we're going out on tour in the United States with Fate's Warning. And we have some other possibilities after that. That tour will take us somewhere through to the end of November. I'm not quite sure if we'll make it to Europe before the end of the year. It'll probably be early 2001 before we get over here. And hopefully we can tour Scandinavia this time.
Yeah, it would be great.
Yeah, well, we've always wanted to come and play there. The problem is, economics. Promoters are, scared of heavy metal still, kind of in a way.
Yes, of course.
Unless you're, a really popular band. But every record we do, we're gaining popularity. So hopefully with this one, we'll be able to tour everywhere that we haven't before.
Yeah, hopefully. At the end of this interview, we are going to play quite an original track. Well, it's not original for you because it's a cover track. You may tell me about it and why you picked out this song.
Well, we did a cover. It's a cover song, but the only thing that you'll recognize from the original are the lyrics and a bit of the vocal melodies. And it's a Simon and Garfunkel song called "The Sound of Silence." And this is a song that I can remember hearing when I was really, really young, because my brothers and sisters were much older than me, and they were always playing music in the house, and that was one song that I remember. And in America, you can't escape that on the radio. Turning the radio anywhere, they play that song all the time.
Yeah.
And I'm just glad that we had the opportunity to just bastardize the song beyond belief and just rape a classic. And I want to see Paul Simon's face when he hears it. Because if I were him, I don't think I'd like it too much. 'Cause it doesn't sound too much like his original vision.
No, I like it very, very much. So let's listen to The Sound of Silence.